Hi everyone. Today we are going to start a series on system design. System design is a very important topic when it comes to technical interviews and also when you want to grow as an engineer. There will be questions like how you respond when there is more than expected traffic on your system, how you design the database of your system, and many more. All these decisions are required to be taken carefully, keeping in mind scalability, reliability, availability, and maintainability. We will cover all these topics in this series. So buckle up, we are about to take off. What is system design? So if we go by definition, system design is the process of designing the architecture, components, interfaces for a system so that it meets the end user requirements. What does it mean? To understand this, let's first understand an example of e-commerce website. As part of system design, you will have to first understand and make list of features that you are going to provide. Some of the basic functionalities that we will have in an e-commerce application will be APIs for user management, for listing the products that we have, for a user's card, and the order management. So all this information we will be storing into a database. You will have to take decisions on which database to use, on designs of decisions on tools, softwares, configurations, programming languages. All this is part of system design. There will be situation of trade-offs. You will have to choose between scalability, availability, and others too. So to be able to make correct decisions, you should have good understanding of your application and system design in general. The user also needs front end to interact with these APIs, and for that, we will have to build user interfaces. Now let's go back to our definition again. System design is the process of designing the architecture. Architecture as in our backend and the backend interacting with the database and giving us APIs. Components and interfaces, the user experience, the UX through which the user will be calling those APIs for a system so that it meets the end user requirements. So if we combine it together once again, system design includes both front end and the back end. User interacts with the front end functionalities that you choose to provide in your application, which in turn calls the backend APIs, and the backend interacts with the database. So all this combined is system design. I hope that gave you a better understanding. Now if we proceed further, how should you approach a design problem? So there are three steps. First, break down the problem. So break down the idea or the problem statement into services or features. An application as a whole will have a lot of functionalities. So while approaching a problem, ask your interviewer about the features you are planning to put in your system. The second step will be communicating your ideas. While designing the system, keep the interviewer in the loop. Discuss your process. Tell him what you are thinking, what approach you are trying to follow, and try to demonstrate your approaches clearly with the help of diagrams and flowcharts. And last, making the right assumptions. So there are certain things that you can assume while approaching a problem. Things like how many requests that the application is going to receive per day, the number of API calls, database calls it is going to make, and or the efficiency rate of caching system. So we'll get a better understanding of all these terms and what the related terms are as we proceed in the video. Now we know how to approach a design problem, but in order to succeed in the interview or to successfully build a scalable system, we need to ensure that our system is reliable, available, scalable, and maintainable. So we should have knowledge of what these terms are and how they impact our system in the longer run. So this is it for this video. Stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching.